Welcome to Wine Vault TV, New Zealand's most passionate wine program, and right today we are very, very passionate. We've got, we'll cut straight to the chase. Misha's Vineyard 2008 Pinot Noir, the high note. Now, the thing about Misha's Vineyard is that they've got quite a big plot in Bendigo, but it's kind of removed from most of the Bendigo plots. Now, Misha Wilkinson and her husband kind of live in Singapore. They've hired Ollie Masters, ex-Aotearangi winemaker. They've got the viticulturist from, Jesus, it's escaped me, Mount Difficulty, and Robin Dicey, and so that they've got no end of kind of talent looking after their crop and their investment. And also, like, she's a keen Twitterer, so that's how we kind of connected. And I did taste a Pinot Gris. I thought a Pinot Gris was exceptional, or their Pinot Gris was exceptional. And but something happened with the recording for some reason, and so we didn't get an episode out of it. So we'll give the Pinot Noir a go. It's from the off. I don't know whether you can see that. We're back to kind of familiar surroundings for most of you who've watched kind of like the 184 or 5 episodes, with a good old water fountain from Situ in the Long Dock keeping me company. And so what you will notice is that there's quite a deep ruby kind of plum colour going on in the glass, and a very tight nose. Now it's 2008, so it's it's less than 2 years old. It'll probably be a year in the barrel and then a year in the bottle. I get a kind of blackberry bush in the middle of autumn. If ever your kid's kind of picking blackberries, this is what I get in the glass. Then I get some kind of cherry, bit of kind of glazed cherry, and then almost a powdery kind of aspect to it. Apart from the little bit of kind of heat that I'm getting through, it's not kind of overly obvious. I'm just trying to see what the alcohol percentage is. It feels like kind of, it's 14.2. It does feel quite hot at the end. There's a lovely kind of fruit to savoury ratio in my mouth. You get this really nice kind of primary fruit, all that blackberry that I was talking about, all the way comes right the way through. And then it kind of moves on to this earthy kind of, you'd almost think there's a bit of kind of fungus in there, in a good way. And it gives it another fine bit of texture. Some really nice, silky smooth tannins. Just a hint too much oak right now, but that'll probably integrate. I've got to say I'm quite a fan. Initially, it took me kind of 2 mouthfuls to kind of work it out. It's fairly complex for a Central Otago Pinot. There's that blackberry bramble. There was a preserve, Robinson's preserve, which was pretty much this kind of primary fruit that I'm getting at the front. I think she's pretty good. I'm going to give it kind of 89 plus. A very, very solid effort, and this is their first vintage, so that's got to be applauded. Yeah, I think that's all that I'm going to say about that wine without getting carried away. Very impressed first vintage. It retails for about 48, 49 bucks, so I mean, it's not on your everyday drinking, quaffing kind of side, so it's going to be an expensive kind of gift slash Valentine's that's just gone, someone's birthday type kind of present and drink, and so yeah, it's quite funky. I'm quite digging that. Anyway, we'll catch you later on Wine Vault TV, because we're bringing the funk back to New Zealand wine.